Hey everyone, my name is Phil,
I'm Erica.
and today we're going to be checking out the pilot episode for The Promised Land. Let's dive in. Okay, so what do you know about The Promised Land?
Just from whatever people were saying in the comments, that it's like a mockumentary, like Office
Mockumentary style?
based off of, I guess, the story of Moses.
I think so. That's all I know of it.
Yeah,
I've intentionally
sounds
stayed away from it as
really
well.
interesting. Like, I have no idea, like, what?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
No, I just have no idea what to expect or, like, how, like, that even makes sense.
I don't know. It's interesting. Like the only other thing I know is that there's a lot of people that were involved in The Chosen
Oh, yeah, that's right.
that are part of this, and not necessarily on-screen talent, but like people who developed it and stuff like that.
Right.
And the first thing that came to my mind when I heard the concept was like, if people got upset about things in The Chosen for like having a bit too much fun with it, I wonder how this would be received. Where it's like literally, I'm sure they're going to be like poking fun at certain things and real characters that they're giving like fake words to. That was like always a huge hot button topic. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, don't know too much about it. Like we said, because we stayed away from it. But a lot of people on the Chosen videos said to check it out. So we'll do that right now. So let's go.
Oh, you're going?
Oh, wow.
You know him.
Okay.
He's like the lawyer, right?
Shalom. I am Aaron. I am an Israelite from the tribe of Levi, and we are here in
Oh, this is Aaron.
just a few months' travel east of the Red Sea. What a crazy trip it's been so far. Our journey from Egypt, it's been a journey, but I'm sure we'll reach the Promised Land in no time. They're throwing spears! Watch out! Please excuse the noise. Our tribe is having a bit of a squabble with the people of Amalek. No, we don't need to look that way.
Oh,
It's a
gosh.
bloody, horrible battle. Oh, but look, there's our fearless leader, Moses. He's doing his part. Look, him.
See you, man.
Is he praying? He's doing his part.
It's not my job to question God's command.
Oh my
Hey.
gosh.
It's my job to listen and obey. And today's command is pretty simple. As long as I hold up the staff of God during the battle, Israel will prevail. If I lower
That's
the
so
staff,
funny.
Amalek will prevail.
And then who comes to help him?
And
I forget.
you look at this stuff and you think, yeah, simple enough. You could hold this over your head all day. Right?
That gets tiring.
Of course. Oh my gosh. Shoulder work.
Oh no.
Aaron helps hold him up.
It's okay, Moses. You have to hold your staff up.
I know. It's been hours.
Our people are dying.
Just give me 2 quick seconds.
Moses!
I think I'm going to throw up.
Pick up your staff. They're going to kill us. They're pulling back.
I can't.
Hear them in the back.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
They're killing. They're killing us.
Most of the time, I'm thinking, yes, we're going to make it to the Promised Land 100%, no question about it.
Okay, wait right there.
The doubt.
Hart! Hart, come help me, Hart! Hart, come here!
Here, hold this for me.
We escaped Egypt.
We crossed the Red Sea. We drank water from a rock. A rock! I have seen the impossible become possible.
Well, come here. Sit.
But sometimes I get this sinking feeling.
Oh, come on. Come on, you have to hold it up.
No matter how hard I fight it, that
There you go.
Still.
we're going to die in this desert.
Interesting.
Oh wow.
Yeah, who's that guy again in The Chosen? Moses?
Which one, Moses?
Yeah,
He's one of the Pharisees.
Pharisees,
Yeah.
right? They're like wearing black.
Yeah, he's the one that's like really. He was really helping Shmuel, like prosecute. Jesus.
And then I recognized the other guy that was holding up his
Prostitute?
arms.
Prostitute. And the first guy, I think he was. I feel like he was. Oh my gosh.
Sidney John.
Lazarus's lawyer, the one that like wrote up all the details for his will.
I can't remember. But he does look familiar.
I think.
I agree, manna can be very bland. You must remember, it is a gift, it is a blessing from God, and very good for your health. That's my thoughts on the matter. I have spoken.
Like, what does manna look like?
I thought it was bread.
Is it?
Okay, who's next? Okay, this is Isban. He is from the
Unleavened
tribe
bread.
of Issachar. He has a complaint, and here is what it says. Oh boy. Hear me, leader, for I have many complaints. There is this.
Every day I sit down, and
This
people
is really
from the
good,
12 tribes
actually.
come to me with their problems. There is no water.
Everyone had
This
a
water is too
problem.
bitter. Make it sweet. My son's 14 and he won't move out. Just once would be great if there was a line of people taking turns to say, "Hey Moses,
Good job.
thank you for getting us out of Egypt. Can't wait to go to the promised land with you. You have a great day."
And he said, "You're not allowed to eat meat at night. It's a sin." And I said, "If eating meat at night is a sin, I don't want to be righteous." He said, "Go ask Moses." So here I am asking your advice. And also, what do I do about this pestilent growth on my foot?
Oh.
My name is Miriam. I'm Moses and Aaron's sister. I'm one of the few women in the camp who can read and write.
Isn't she King Herod's?
Also, what you might
Herodias?
call a musical prodigy. Most of my songs are a way to express how I feel. But art takes discipline. I take it very seriously. Back in Egypt, I think some people were really beginning to recognize me for my talent. But the baby my mother pushed down a river became a political revolutionary. So now I get to take notes while the men are talking.
I will maybe have to consult with the Lord about this one, but I believe eating meat at night is fine. Right? Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the difference would be, so yeah. Oh, but about the foot, maybe,
Maybe try washing it.
Oh, Miriam.
It doesn't help when you interrupt.
We've got so much to do.
The line is only getting longer.
It's disruptive.
Take the notes, please.
You're right.
She's a woman.
I'm sorry.
But don't apologize to us. Apologize to Isban.
I'm sorry.
Maybe you should try washing it.
Oh.
Really get in there and see if it helps. And then come back and let me know. Okay? I have spoken.
I am actually not a Hebrew. I am an Egyptian.
Oh.
My name is Vecteezy. And I was actually chasing the Hebrews
Snuck in
through
with
the parted
them.
waters when all of a sudden my friends disappeared and I ended up on the wrong side of the sea.
Oh.
Ever since I washed up on shore, I've been trying to blend in.
How do you find that? Oh,
Let me tell you, I've seen some crazy things.
The horse and his rider.
The Rock.
I don't know much about this Hebrew god, but being around these people has been fascinating.
Does that
is it
mean?
manna? Yeah.
So far, I don't think anyone's really noticed me. Although I do think some people are becoming suspicious.
Well, it's no secret I'm not the biggest supporter of my cousin Moses. I mean, he grew up in the Egyptian palace,
A soft
left him for
point.
decades, then came back, saying God chose him to be in charge. But there is no one who loves the 12 tribes more than I do. I consider every person here to be a part of my family. Everyone.
Except.
Except that one guy whose face I don't recognize. There's just something about him. I can't quite put my finger on it. You know?
Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry, I don't mean to step on you. Sorry. Moses. Moses.
Hello, Josiah. What?
It's Joshua, sir.
Right, Joshua. Listen, as you can see, I'm very busy right now.
I ran a long way to get here. Very fast.
Joshua, whatever this is, please make this quick. I'm very busy
I
right
have
now.
a message to deliver for you. And it's for Moses.
Okay, then. But give me the message.
Yeah.
Well, whatever it is, you could have told me from where you were. So, one of our messengers just dropped the biggest news of the year on me. Apparently, my wife Zipporah is on her way up from Midian with our sons.
You're here! Who is that man?
I barely seen her since she threw my firstborn's foreskin on my foot and called me a bridegroom of blood, so we've got a lot to catch up on.
Oh, Zippy! I missed you. Oh, Mama, I missed you as well. They ran ahead, did they not? Did you not see them?
No. Gershom!
Yes?
Eliezer! Oh, they must have gone right past me.
Well, I am sure they're here somewhere.
But here's the bigger news. She's bringing Jethro, my father-in-law, up with her. Moses! Jethro! I'm so excited.
When you are the father of 7 daughters, you get excited about having a son-in-law as honorable as Moses. I know before he married Zipporah, he did technically kill a man. But
It happens.
Did I do this every time?
Every time.
That's so funny. He loved him.
What they say, you only have one.
Jethro's such a dope name.
I am Zipporah.
Oh, I am Aaron. I am Moses' brother.
Ah, yes, Moses' brother. I've heard so much about you. And you are?
I'm Miriam. I'm Moses' sister.
Oh, really? You never mentioned you had a sister.
okay, Moses, okay. I am happy to see you too.
Oh, I'm so happy to see you. Both of you.
So, show me these tribes of yours. I want to see what the Lord has done for you, for your people.
Yes, I'll give you the
Oh no. Oh no.
If you could get Zipporah settled in, I have to show Jethro around.
Where are the kids?
Sounds like good bonding time. But just be careful around the goats, Miriam. They bite. Come, come.
The what?
The goats.
Oh.
It's not bad, but it's just not prosperous.
Hello.
I mean, they're not slaves.
Yeah.
Come here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah?
Hello. Good afternoon.
I've seen you around, but I don't think we've met. I'm Cora.
Hello, Cora. It's actually funny you should say that because we've actually met many times. So many times. It's good to see you again.
Ha! He's hiding something. I can feel it. Perhaps he's uncircumcised. Ooh.
Okay, well.
How do you figure that?
See you again some other time.
I mean, he probably is uncircumcised.
Yeah.
I guess I must have forgotten. But remind me, which tribe are you from again?
That one.
Are we not all part of the same tribe? On the same journey. United by our common interest and goals.
Wow.
That section of the camp is the tribe of Reuben. Very strong, mostly reliable people. That's the tribe of Judah. They're the best of the best. Who doesn't love them? And that is the tribe of Dan. Well, our ancestor Jacob once described them as a serpent in the way, a viper by the path. So.
And all of these people from each of these 12 tribes, they all look to you for leadership?
That's right.
Of all people, you.
No,
Oh,
I mean,
gosh.
they follow the Lord, but I communicate his commands.
Moses, I must be honest. This is not the job I would have expected for the man who used to tend my sheep.
Oh my goodness.
But hey, you have come this far. So you must be doing something right.
I hope so. The hardest part of the job so far is solving all these little disputes.
What do you mean?
Every day, the people come to me with their questions or complaints or problems, and I solve them. Or try to, at least.
Let me get this straight. All these people line up to have you fix their problems?
That's right.
This I have to see.
Yeah, I think Jethro's the one who came up with the system.
Did he?
There's
Yeah.
not much water, and what there is
Saying
came
like
from a rock.
there should
that
be
my
a
brother
hierarchy.
hid with his staff. Every night we hunt quail for dinner, and every morning we'd gather magic bread from the ground. And so far, every civilization that we've come across has tried to kill us. But hey, at least we're not in Egypt.
Well, I will have to try some of this magic bread.
It's great.
Oh, careful with that bag here. I'll take that one.
Why is that one so heavy?
These are my story scrolls. My father said we should have made more room for food, but I said, who needs food when you have such exciting stories like Their Foolish Farmer or My Big Fat Arranged Marriage?
Wait,
A big fat
you can
arranged
read and
marriage.
write?
That's not all.
Oh.
Oh no.
Threatened? Why would I feel threatened just because this confident, illiterate, musical desert princess can do everything that I can do without breaking a sweat? Okay. That's enough. Thank you.
That's enough.
Thank you.
It's a silly little instrument, but I have a lot of fun with it. I cannot wait to see this promised land Moses spoke about.
Oh
I'm
gosh.
excited to meet the other people here. You know, Miriam really reminds me of my sister Jipporah. We used to call her Little Grump. Good morning, Little Grump. How are you doing, Little Grump? You know, I haven't met anyone like her ever since she ran away.
Oh.
All right. You've got to pay the man for the goat you stole, all right? We all know you stole it. He knows you stole it. Even the goat knows you stole it. Come on.
You stole it.
You do know you stole it, right? So you've got to pay him for it. Either pay for the goat or give it back. Simple as that. I have spoken.
I have spoken.
What is this that you are doing for the people? Where you sit alone and all the people gathered round you from morning till evening?
I've told you. The people come to me to inquire of God. When they have a dispute, they come to me and I decide between one person and another. And I make them know the statutes of God and his law.
And the system here where you spend your entire day dealing with all this, this is your best plan?
Well, yes. At the
You have
moment.
a better idea?
That is not how I would do it.
Oh, hello, Koa. Great to see you. Have a good night.
I have a question for you.
Ask away.
In what part of the camp is your tent pitched?
Well, what part is yours pitched?
I'm pitched in Levy.
Levy, yeah, me too.
Wait, you're pitched in Levy?
Yes, Levy.
Levy's so small.
Well, if you're pitched in Levy, then you won't mind walking home with me?
Of course not. Lead the way, brother. Come on.
But he must be sleeping somewhere.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not sure what would happen if the people here found out that I am an Egyptian. I'm sure they wouldn't kill me.
Hello, my dear.
There he is.
How was your first day here?
It was so much fun. Miriam showed me around the whole camp until she had to leave because of something she called a positivity headache. You never told me your sister was so hilarious.
That's not usually people's experience. Where are the boys?
Did you not see them? They were just here. I told them to go and find you.
Really?
Well, I'm sure they're here somewhere. How was Jethro and Momo time?
Where are they?
I honestly don't even remember most of those kids. Maybe that's the commentary on that. That like they were there, but they were never really like spoken of.
That's funny.
What is the matter?
Or maybe I missed that. I don't know.
Roasted quail really did not sit well with me, Moses. I think I'm going to suffer all night.
Well, this is my tent.
Ah, great. I'm just over that way a bit.
Which way?
Just over there.
Well, which one? I'll walk with you to your tent.
Nonsense. That won't be necessary. But I thank you. I appreciate it. And allow me.
But
Cora, please, brother.
all right.
Have a good night.
Okay, good night.
Sleep well.
You too.
Just follow him.
Or just keep looking.
Oh.
Spending all day with Zipporah yesterday was more than I was prepared for. I had to spend the evening expressing some feelings. But after some rest and the chance to wake up, I think I might have the energy to deal with her.
Good morning, Miriam.
Shalom.
So this is the magic bread, huh?
Almost. We bake it into bread. That's the magic part.
And this really shows up every morning at dawn, huh?
Every morning. I don't know why I couldn't wait an hour or two later, but here we are.
Well, anyways, I had one of my recurring dreams again last night. I dreamt that I was running through a field with my sister Fapora, and the grass turned to gold. And then I noticed that my hands were hooves, you know, like skinny gold hooves, you know, goats, they don't really have hands with fingers like we do. And so I was trying to pick up the gold with the gold hooves. And
It's such an interesting edit.
And so I found my sister Fapora again, and her hands were gold hooves too. Have you ever had a dream like that?
Can't say that I have.
Well, anyway, I was wondering, do you and the other women here have any sort of organized group activities?
We all used to be slaves, if that counts.
Well, I thought it might be a good way to pass the time until we arrive at the promised land. When do you expect we might get there? Sometime soon?
No idea.
How do you think it would go if I were to form some sort of women's group? We could put together a music troupe, or we could read scrolls, or do some sort of...
Do you ever stop? I'm sorry. It's just... it's too much. It's too much talking. It's too much energy. It's too early in the day. It's just too much... You. Right now, for me. I'm sorry.
No. We were here first.
Gentlemen, please. Gentlemen.
You would not like back in. I will not be moving anymore. No, you did that.
Oh.
Thank you.
So the two of you are in conflict because you claim he pitched his tent too close to yours. And you assert that you had already claimed that spot before the tribes got here.
Yes, that seems to be the situation, Jethro. Thank you, but I can take it from here.
Aaron, how would you handle this conflict?
Well, I would ask them both to move their tents to share the space equally. And if they need assistance, I would ask their neighbors to help.
So why don't we do just that and be done with it?
I have spoken.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'm grateful to Jethro. Obviously, he's the father of my wife and a good man, but... Okay, fine, I'll say it. He's driving me crazy. All the little comments, the criticisms, I can take all that. But humiliating me in my tent in front of my people? This is not how I thought this would go.
Moses, I have something to say to you.
Good, because I have something to say to you, too.
I will go first. Okay. Moses, I was proud of you before I even got here, because you are my son-in-law. But now I am even more proud of you for all you have done with these people.
Oh? Okay.
So cautious.
You and your people from Egypt. And now I know that the Lord is more powerful than all other gods. Your people were chosen for a reason. And it is clear that you are the right man to lead these people to the promised land.
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
I'm not done yet. Hear this, Moses. You listen to the problems of the people all day, and then you try to fix them on your own. What you are doing is not good. If you keep on this way, you and your people will surely wear yourselves out. For this thing is too heavy for you. You cannot do this alone. You must learn to trust
This is really good.
to ask for help, to share the burden.
Just like the...
The commentary, the double
To have a brother and
message.
a sister and a wife and elders of the tribes who are ready to hear the voice of God.
So this is my favorite part.
Leave the small matters to the people you trust, so that you can represent the people before God when the great matters are brought to you to decide. And if you do this, God will direct you. And you will be able to endure. And you and your people will travel to the promised land in peace.
That's very good advice.
He was crying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Get in here.
Moses.
What is it, Josiah? Can't you see I'm busy?
It's Joshua, sir. Well, Aaron sent me to tell you that he's not overwhelmed, not at all. But that if he was overwhelmed, could you help him, maybe right now?
Handing over the reins may take some time.
Yeah.
Excuse me. You!
Oh,
hello, Carl. I've been looking all over for you.
And you found me. Have a great day.
Wait! Please. Your name. At least tell me your name.
My Hebrew name, right? Which I totally have because I am a Hebrew.
Yes, your Hebrew name.
My Hebrew name, it's Moses.
Moses? You're telling me that your name is Moses, like Moses?
Well, yes. My Hebrew name is Moses. Also, pleased to meet you.
You're not even saying it correctly. It's Moses, like Mo.
Moses. Moses. That's what they say it.
Look at my mouth.
Say it.
Moses. Moses.
Sis. Moses. Moses, like pose it. Wait, where are you going?
I apologize, Cole. I have very important Hebrew things to do.
Wait, get back here.
See you later, Cole. Bye.
Listen to me, get back here.
Oh.
Oh.
I wish I could stay longer. I will miss you dearly.
I will miss you too, Father.
I'm sorry the kids aren't here to see you off.
Those boys are always running around. I don't think I've seen them since we got here.
Well, I'm sure they're around here somewhere.
That's funny.
Goodbye, Jethro. It was great spending time with you, sir. And thank you for the promotion.
Promotion? What are you talking about?
Jethro said he wants me to be your assistant, sir. He said you thought it was a great idea. This is such an honor for me. But you know, I think of Moses less as a political leader and more as a father figure. I really think if I can learn more from him, I could make him really proud. And who knows? Maybe one day I can be a leader myself.
Joshua, what are you doing?
Wow.
These interviews are not for you. We've got work to do.
After talking to Jethro, I think there are going to be some changes around here. And I'm going to need all of your help to make this work. Aaron, I'd like for you to be the day-to-day leader of the people, handling all of their disputes and resolving interpersonal problems.
Okay. Wow.
This is MasterChef Generations. Gen Z, Millennials, Generation X, Baby Boomers. Well, if you don't have thick skin, get...
It's really happening. Okay. Yeah, of course. Yes, of course. I am ready. Woo!
I know you are. And with you in that role, I will be able to spend my time listening to God's voice, pondering on the big picture problems,
Miriam.
meditating on being the best leader I can be.
Must be nice.
Miriam, I'd like for you to be the leader of the women of Israel.
Wow.
If they need guidance or mediation, I'd like you to be the one they look to for that.
I might need someone like you to help me with the people I don't have patience for, which are
A lot.
most people. Want to help?
Should we make matching bracelets? I found some seashells over here.
Zippy, my dear, I was actually thinking that, if you'd like, you could put together and lead a musical troupe and put some of your tambourine talents on display.
That would be wonderful.
Just switch roles.
But we have to get to
He
work.
moved up to that
We
side.
need to be on the move.
To the promised land?
Yes, soon. But first, we must move our camp to Mount Sinai. Just a few days travel away. Apparently, the Lord plans on giving me a list of rules for solving disputes among the people.
Will there be many rules?
Probably just a handful.
Just a handful.
Just 10.
Leadership is about delegation. I'm learning this more and more every day. Thankfully, I'm surrounded by good people that I can rely on. 2 hands can build a tent, but many hands can build a pyramid.
Oh, wow.
From Pharaoh.
A direct quote from Pharaoh.
Obviously, not the best leadership example. But you have to admit, he did get things done.
Wow. Yo.
Okay, Mitch.
That's funny.
Okay, Mitch.
Just plug this in.
Yeah.
Okay. First impressions of the Promised Land.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. I didn't know what to expect, but like melding those two things worked. And I think because the mockumentary style was actually really well done.
Yeah.
Like they got all the, I don't know what to call them. I don't know, techniques of a mockumentary, like all
the
that
shaky
stuff.
cam, the looks to the camera directly, the talking
awkward,
heads.
yeah, the cuts, even like the whole Modern Family, like I said, like when I said like, oh, that part's really good. That commentary that's like super meaningful.
Yeah.
Brings
Very
light to
Modern
another.
Family, like a film done
brings
to
light to another situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. It was really funny. And I think like, again, like similar to The Chosen, like really brings out the humanness of the people in the Bible. And like this obviously showing how very human they all were. Like, yeah, Moses was chosen as his leader, but like we all know he was very human.
Yeah.
And yeah, you just like don't think about how all these other things played out. But it's funny to put like a little comical spin on it. Yeah, and it's making me want to read, yeah, like his story.
Yeah. No, it's interesting. Like I'm not too familiar with the story like of Exodus and what happens, in the desert. Like Moses is this figure, like for someone like me who doesn't know the scripture too well. Like Moses is this like bigger than life figure because you hear of him in these huge moments, right? Like getting them out of Egypt, being at Mount Sinai, reading those, but you don't hear if you're not reading it, you're not learning about like how he was like being frustrated by these like tiny little disputes and the very human things that you're talking about. So it's fun to kind of like peel the curtain back a little bit, but the things that would be funny, I like the scriptural things that are funny here are completely lost on me.
Because it's hard to understand the reference. Like, I think that's also part of the reason why it makes me want to read it again, because I want to understand the humor more. Like there might have been things that I've missed. I don't know.
The children thing is hilarious.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that, right? So I just learned about it in this episode.
Yeah.
And they did it enough times that it was just like really, really funny.
Yeah.
But if I knew that from the jump, it would be like so good.
Where are the kids?
Right?
It's like, that's true. Where are the kids?
Oh yeah, they were just here. So it's good. And like the style itself is interesting. Like I will be really interested to see how people receive this, especially like obviously devout Christians and people who are just kind of, they're really about the word. And if they can kind of go into this with the spirit that it should be, which is that it's supposed to be fun.
Obviously it's a comedy.
But I think it does open up scripture and just this story in general to a wider audience. Like it makes it a lot more digestible. Because like even like Prince of Egypt did that quite a bit. Like people learn the story of Exodus, but even then it's still a bit heavy to kind of go through. So something like this is just really interesting.
Yeah, and this is post Egypt. So...
All the big story that everyone knows of Moses has already happened at this point.
So I wonder if they'll do like flashbacks or like, I don't know. I'm just curious. Or is it really just going to be them going through this for multiple generations?
We're almost there, right?
I think it was supposed to be. Wait, how long do you know how long it took them to get to the promise? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say it and like risk something stupid.
They wandered in the
I
desert
want
for
to say
40
like
years?
it was 40. Yeah, it was 40 years. But I think realistically, it really should have just taken them like 17 days or something.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah.
What happened? Took a wrong turn.
Just like everyone's like lack of faith. They didn't want to believe, all the complaining, all the like.
Oh,
like
so
they
the
really weren't taking to like Moses's leadership, and they're like complaining about like the stupid petty stuff.
Yeah. So like the promised land was something that was eventually going to be given once they were ready
to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like they were so all up in their problems and lack of faith and like, you know, worshiping idols and stuff like that, that this generation didn't even see the promised land.
I know.
Moses did not even see the promised land. Did you know that? Not even Moses.
He was already old, right?
Yeah, I forget who did. I think maybe Joshua did. I can't remember. I have to read this. Josiah. And Caleb? I don't know. I have to read it again. But yeah, that's funny.
I wasn't really into the storyline with the Egyptian guy and the guy that's hunting him
obviously
down.
they just like put that one in.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of.
But you always have like those tertiary characters in shows like this, so we'll see what happens there. Well, maybe not. I don't know. So like obviously we're giving this one a shot with the pilot. We don't really even know when it goes out or if it's already been created or if this is just kind of like testing the waters. But yeah, whenever it does become available wide release, we'll kind of have that discussion and see if it's something worthwhile for us. But at the very least, we want to check this one out and yeah, see what it's all about, because season 5 of The Chosen is going to be a while from now, so we want to at least get something going and stay within this community for a little bit longer. So yeah, anything else that you want to say about the pilot of the Promised Land?
I think Miriam's hilarious.
Yeah.
Or like that whole thing, like their commentary on Miriam and like women in general. Like when she was like, just wash your feet. She was like, why are you interrupting like that? And then Moses gives the same answer, like,
The look, the deadpan look at the camera was like really good.
It was really good.
Yeah, no, they did a good job.
I was actually very impressed. I really did not know what to expect when people were like, the Office style of the story of Moses. Like, wow, that like those two things don't really sound like they mesh.
And honestly, like,
but this is well done.
I feel like the mockumentary style was dying off until Abbott. Abbott brought it back a little bit, and now, you know, now there's this. So I think it's not as like jarring as like if the last thing that we saw was like Modern Family doing it, and then they do this. It's just like it might feel weird, but especially with the fact that we've seen Abbott all the way through, like we're kind of familiar with it and we're noticing the technique of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a good job.
Even then, I feel like they were like really full. I feel like they used more mockumentary techniques than Abbott. In my opinion.
And it is a pilot, right? So like, I feel like you have to turn everything up to 11.
For sure, this is true.
Like, you want people to catch on to it, and then once you get greenlit, then you can kind of like do the things you need to do. So I don't know what stage they're at, but like I've looked online and I can't really find any other episodes. So maybe someone in the comments can clarify what's happening with the series. But yeah, it's been good so far.
Yeah, it's funny.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Well, hopefully you enjoyed watching that one. Yeah, it was good. It was interesting. I'd be interested to see something else, but we'll kind of cross that bridge when we get to it. So yeah, thanks for watching us, and we'll see you for the next video, whenever that is. Peace.